Halloween Kills is set to debut in a matter of days, and with this, the movie has been receiving a lot of hype due to the Halloween season. However, it received a lot of backlash concerning one particular scene that a critic launched a petition to delete this scene. For today, we'll be talking about the said scene as well as some other details regarding Halloween Kills, so stay tuned. So, why is there a petition to delete the scene? Halloween Kills will finally be released on October 15th, and fans of the horror franchise are more than thrilled. Not only are we seeing the return of the psychotic Michael Myers, but also the comeback of the actress and esteemed Scream Queen, Jamie Lee Curtis, who made her debut and starred in the first movie back in 1978 as Laurie Strode. As much as the fans are excited, the movie's been garnering a few recoils from the trailer and asked the studio behind the movie to remove the scene where Michael Myers went on a killing spree to murder the firefighters who responded on Laurie's house at the beginning of the movie. The individual who started the petition, named Jesse Streeter, wanted to remove it out of respect for the firefighters who are only doing their duties in the face of adversity. It is wrong because firefighters have been lured to house fire and murdered by the person who set the fire, the description on the petition read. And it's wrong that Michael killed the firefighters with the gear from the other firefighters he killed. As a soon-to-be firefighter, I find it very offensive, and so does my mom and dad, who are retired firefighters. The petition author further added, "I want that scene taken out of the movie. Michael didn't have to kill them in a way, they saved him, so he should have saved the two firefighters in the house and went on his way to kill his sister. There's no reason for that horrible, disgusting scene, especially since it has happened in real life. Like I said before, firefighters have been lured to house fires and killed by some psycho in real life." So far, the petition is requesting 200 signatures and 165 individuals have signed up to show their support. What else is being said? One of the top comments on the petition told Streeter to stop trying to ruin Halloween Kills for people, and that the firefighter scene was not going to be removed, further telling him to stop being so sensitive. Obviously, a lot of fans of the franchise, as well as horror movies in general, find this ridiculous, and one fan in particular even went as far as making a counter petition to take down the other petition of taking the firefighter scene down. Brandy Slavens launched his own counter petition against Streeter's called "Stop the Petition to Remove the Slaughtering of Firefighters in Halloween Kills 2021. In the description, Slavens wrote the following: "Recently, a petition has started on change.org to have the slaughtering of firefighters removed from the new Halloween movie, Halloween Kills, releasing October 15th, 2021. I'd like it stopped as almost every person murdered in every horror movie ever had an occupation. Murder is what these movies are all about, obviously. Literally nobody is being hurt in the making of this movie, I assure you. The whole petition is stupid. I'm very certain there's a huge crowd of Halloween fans who will agree. Y'all help me keep Michael Myers on business. Thanks." Compared to Streeter, who's asking for 200 signatures, Slavin asked for 1,500 signatures, and as of the moment, he's currently at 1,065, which shows how many more people are supportive of his sentiments. One user even left a comment saying how much people are softer than baby S these days, and even called out Streeter, telling him to get over himself. Objectively speaking, what Slavin said makes a lot of sense since it is a slasher film after all, not to mention that murder and mayhem is the essence of the movie. What should we expect from Halloween Kills? As one of the most highly anticipated horror films in the last few years, fans can't help but gush over the new Halloween Kills movie and how the story will unfold about Michael Myers' carnage for the last 41 years that have claimed the lives of many and left others broken beyond repair. Because of the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic at the time, the theatrical release for Halloween Kills got pushed back this coming October 15, but it was originally slated to debut in October 2020. It made its world premiere at the 78th Venice International Film Festival on September 8, 2021, and will also be available to stream for a limited time on Peacock. As the direct sequel and second installment for the Halloween original trilogy, the film will pick up exactly where the 2018 movie ended. But other than that, we'll also be sharing what the director and writer have to say about the movie, including the third installment. So keep on watching to know more. Directed by David Gordon Green, the film was penned by Danny McBride, Scott Team, as well as Green, and is produced by Jason Blum. The film kicks off with Laurie Strode, accompanied by her daughter mother, Karen, Judy Greer, and granddaughter, Allison, Andy Matichak, escaped their burning home with Michael Myers trapped in the basement. Unfortunately, firefighters responded to the scene and served as a means of escape for the murderer, leaving a pile of dead bodies on his trail. Local authorities and later the whole town realized that they're being terrorized by a madman, but Laurie Strode enlists the help of the townsfolk to fight back. In an Instagram post, the actress shared to the movie fans what they could look forward to in Halloween Kills, saying that it'll be very exciting and that people are going to be shocked and agitated in an unexpected way. Aside from this, the actress also added that the previous movie was a study in trauma, so the upcoming film will be about how it affects a person years later, how that trauma will carry. And based on the trailer, Laurie Strode and her family won't be alone in this fight, since they'll also have the whole town who is also terrorized from the killings that will back them up to take down Michael Myers. But will the last two films deviate from the first film? Another thing the fans are looking forward to is the script, which was written by Danny McBride. The 2018 film was revered by many despite having a low score on Rotten Tomatoes, but because of how he tackled several sensitive issues in the previous films such as PTSD, generational trauma, mental illness, and sexism. Halloween received critical praise, which was also shared by McBride himself. In 2019, movie director Green revealed that he agreed to sign the trilogy because it saw the conclusive ending of the story. Halloween Kills was supposed to be shot back-to-back with the first movie, but rather than dive right into it, they decided to sit back and see how the critics and the public will respond to the first movie. Fortunately enough, it received commercial success, which also doubled as a green light for the two remaining films. And even better was that everyone in the first movie was on board with their idea. McBride also said that the last two films won't deviate from the first film and it'll carry on in Halloween Kills. It's just a continuation of it. McBride told Colander, "It's telling the story moving forward. It's not another reinvention or anything like that. It's this world that we've established, and then it continues beyond the events of the first one." The third and final film is titled Halloween Ends and hopes to finally see the end of Michael Myers. But McBride stated that there's only one person who could put an end to the psychotic slasher. "I think ultimately Michael Myers is such an iconic character that no one besides Carpenter is ever going to have ownership over him." McBride shared his sentiments over the character. "This will be our chance at the table to play with these characters, and I'm sure that when we're done, other people will come in and do the same, or have their own reinvention." Michael Myers is iconic enough to allow that too. He's like James Bond, where you can have different actors and different filmmakers. He represents something so simple and scary that he can be translated by lots of different people. Although we're still a year early for the premiere of Halloween Ends, Green said that the last movie is set to conclude the three-film arc for Laurie Strode and Michael Myers, which he drew in comparison to the monster Frankenstein. Michael Myers is considered a classic movie monster in pop culture, and sees them wrap up their story also signals the end of an era. And with that, we're wrapping up today's episode about the upcoming Halloween Kills movie. What did you guys think? You also agree to Slavin's petition to shut down the petition to remove the firefighter scene in the movie? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on before you go. We'll see you again in the next episode.
Just know that I didn't want this, but the sanctuary must